Hey, Rookie fans! Buckle up, because the Rookie Season 7, Episode 18 came in hot with buried diamonds, drone kids, bank-robbing love stories, and yes, another Chenford cliffhanger that left us yelling at our screens. This episode had everything: chaos, comedy, criminal masterminds, and a drone that deserved its own badge. Let's break it all down. So we kick things off with Chen stepping into her new role as the night shift sergeant, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to lead. Except her dream team is called that because they literally sleep through their shift, like RIM cycle and everything. She ends up doing most of the work herself and stumbles home exhausted, only to run into Juarez starting her day shift. Classic roommate timing. Let's talk about Chen and Bradford, because whew, the scheduling gods are not on their side. They barely see each other, let alone talk about their future. Bradford, being the sweet man he is, has a heart-to-heart with Angela and decides it's time to step up and talk to Chen. More on that in a second. Meanwhile, Nolan's got his detective hat on and a bit of a conspiracy vibe going. He's convinced Oscar is back to his criminal ways and chasing after some missing $10 million in diamonds. Yep, $10 million. He's tracking Oscar's old partners, Soleto and Regia Asta. Reggie's getting released from prison, and the diamonds still missing. Everyone else thinks Nolan's being paranoid, again. But Gray begrudgingly gives him 48 hours to chase the lead, with Harper by his side, of course. Elsewhere, Angela gets the most bizarre case of the night. A guy robs a bank to save his online girlfriend, who turns out to be a catfish, created by his wife, so to get a better divorce settlement. I mean, if that's not a roller coaster of red flags, I don't know what is. Miles tries to jump back into dating, but ends up almost getting killed. Turns out his date was a setup by the Eastern Front gang. Chun and Juarez swoop in to save him just in time. Moral of the story: maybe staying single isn't so bad. Back to Nolan and Harper. They head to Barstow to investigate a murder tied to the case. Nolan meets Dash, a drone-obsessed kid who might actually be the MVP of the episode. Oscar kidnaps Nolan and forces him to dig up the diamonds in the desert. But Dash? He sends in his drone like a little tech ninja, capturing key footage and helping Harper figure out what's going down. Turns out Oscar tortured Reggie, found a tattooed treasure map on his hand. Yes, tattooed. Cut it off, and took Nolan hostage to dig for the loot. Right when Oscar finds the diamonds, Dash's drone swoops in for the distraction. Nolan fights back. A helicopter arrives. Oscar pulls off another escape. Sigh. Classic Oscar. Bradford, still determined to make things right, stocks up on Chen's favorite snacks and plans a heartfelt "move in with me" pitch. But when he finally gets the moment, Chen is already passed out from night shift exhaustion. The romance? Postponed again. And just when we thought we'd seen it all, boom. Garza calls Nolan in for what seems like a debrief. But surprise, Monica, the same Monica who was in on the whole Oscar Diamond drama, has struck a deal. She stole top-secret intel and traded it for full immunity. Yep, she just walks out, casual as ever, while everyone else sits there like a face with a straight line for a mouth. So, to recap, check Chen's exhausted. Chenford's future? TBD. Nolan found the diamonds but lost the bad guy. Monica's got immunity. Dash deserves a spin-off. And that's how Season 7 ends, with a truckload of unanswered questions, emotional cliffhangers, and Oscar somehow still on the loose. What do you think is coming in Season 8? Will Chenford finally get their moment? Will Oscar ever stay arrested for more than 5 minutes? And is Dash secretly Iron Man? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button if you love The Rookie. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a breakdown. See you in the next one. Stay safe and maybe don't date anyone with gang ties. Just saying.